runs, cup 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 runs. We're still in the FA Cup. We've got Chelsea at Wembley. Enjoy. Alright, hello and welcome back to Unemployed to Legend, episode 18 with Norwich City. My name is Craig, and coming up in today's episode we have effectively just one match against Chelsea in the FA Cup semi-finals at Wembley. Since you were last with me, as you can see on the screen, we've only played a couple of games, both in the Premier League, but we have finally started winning again after, well, how long has it actually been? I think the last time we won in the Premier League before that Aston Villa game was all the way back in February. Wow, when we beat West Ham 4-0. So it's been a long time overdue, but 2 wins in a row, including a ridiculous 6-3 scoreline against Brighton. I mean, I wish I showed that on camera. That would have been an excellent one to show, but it went so long. But nevertheless, 2 wins in a row, and that leaves us in 8th place in the league, well clear of relegation. We have survived officially. Now it's just about trying to finish in the top 10, but we'll come back to the Premier League for the last 2 games of the season. For today, it's just going to be about the FA Cup, and the story is, can we make it a second cup final this season? And we're going to find out against Chelsea. I don't know who's in the other semi-final. It's not Man U because they're playing on the same day as us. Going to guess it's probably someone like Man City or something. I think Liverpool are in the other one. I'm not sure. We'll find out anyway after the episode if we go through. If not, we don't have to worry about it. But this is going to be the 11 that we're going to send out. Gabriel Brazil in goal. He's kind of displaced for Bruges, who's still short of fitness, so I might give him a few games in the Premier League, but for now, just rely on Gabriel, I'm guessing. Gonzalez, Mavropanos and Lovato and Aaron's in defence. Mavropanos is back in place of Quaresma. If anything, I've just missed the fact that this guy's 6'4" and is just a menace at corners. In fact, just before we get into it, have I sorted our corners? Yes, he should be there. Yes. I'm sorry, hang on, who's that? That's Gonzalez. Gonzalez is 6'4" now. I'm sorry, did this man just have a growth spurt? 6 foot. 6 foot, yep, that's fine. That's all well and good. But Gonzalez used to be 6'3". He's now 6'4". Quite interesting. Stiller and Seki in midfield, Willock on the left wing, Alba in attacking midfield, Balogun on the right wing, which he has been playing quite well there. He scored another hat-trick, I think against Brighton, if I remember rightly. He's been in some banging form as of late. In fact, yeah, 2 hat-tricks in the last 5 games. It was against Brighton he scored the hat-trick. Again, playing off that right wing, so that's where he's going to be playing, possibly for the foreseeable future. But overall, he's got 6 league goals. Not even league goals, actually. That game against Arsenal was the FA Cup, so here's hoping he turns up again today. Who knows? Peter Lynch will also be starting up front, as I'm just making sure my bench is exactly as I want it. Udrago again in and out of the side. Why are some of these guys not even on? You know what? Vargas can go on the bench. He's, ironically, my best performing player. But he's just not starting. To be honest with you, it's not like I don't like Vargas, but I just prefer Mavropanos and Lovato. But I think it might be a case I have to send Vargas out on loan. We'll have to wait and see. Whoops, how much should we buy him for? 2.6 million. He's still a good bargain. But he's getting very concerned about the lack of game time that he's getting. So it's something I'm going to have to look at the end of the season. We shall have to wait and see. Anyway, we are going into this game full of confidence. We know we can beat the big teams. Let's see if we can go up and put in a good performance against Chelsea in this match. I'd want us to make it at least competitive, but we'll just see. We shall absolutely see. You know what? Let's go in with a lot of confidence. We'll go in with all the faith. Let's put in a good performance against Chelsea. They were inspired. Never mind. I always go one too far. But this is looking like a very strong Chelsea side. Felix, Chiesa, Reina, Pulisic. That's a fearsome front 4. But we've also got a fearsome front 4. Willock, Alba, Balogun, Lynch. May not be on the same level, but they're still fearsome. They've still got pace in them, and they can score goals. That's what we're looking for today. I've come to the realisation, like with Football Manager, you're always going to concede goals, and it is a shame, but it's all about outscoring the opposition when possible. We saw that in the Brighton game. Well, I saw that in the Brighton game. 6-3 was just ridiculous, but the highlights and the goals just kept coming. It was utterly incredible. And if Seki won the ball. Well done. Again, very frustrating figure is Seki. He either wins the ball or he loses it. And Lynch is through here. And what a goal! Set up very, very well by Shus Alba. Very well done to Seki, who I don't know why he was in the position that Max Aaron should have been in, but as long as he wins the ball and does it cleanly, I'm not going to complain. But very simple pass by Alba, but it just slices open that right-hand side, or sorry, the left-hand side of the Chelsea defence, and Lynch just steals in. He's a clinical finisher up front. I mean, early in the season, you might remember I was playing him on the right wing and Balogun up front, and it did work for a time, but it's probably better this way around, it seems, certainly at this point in the season, as Chelsea have a free kick, and it's just saved by Gabriel, gets enough on it, tips it onto the post, and it stays 1-0 for the moment. I'm always nervous whenever it comes to free kicks in those sort of areas. Anyone who's played Football Manager for a decent amount of time, you know exactly what happens when it comes to free kicks in those areas. Willock driving forward here, this is what I love him to do, and he should have passed it off, really. But Willock can have good games. When he scores, he has a good game. It's like a confidence thing for him, but obviously if he scores, that's good news for us. But if he doesn't, as long as he's making assists, I'm not too bothered, but otherwise I'll have to look at Udralgo, who is, where is he? Why do I get my subs up at the bottom bar here? It doesn't matter, he's on the bench anyway. And we go in 1 goal to the good at half time, not many chances in the first half. Can't complain. If there's no chances for the rest of the game, so be it. It means we go to an FA Cup final and have the chance to do a cup double. I mean, if you offered me that and survival at the start of the season, I'd have ripped your hands off for it. Let's be honest, the fact we're going into Europe next season is already enticing enough. I think though, if you win the FA Cup, you go into the Europa League. We are currently guaranteed, what's it called? Europa Conference League, I think it is. It's been going for a few years now, and already an English side has won it, Arsenal. Beautiful. Who knows, maybe let's see how far we can go in that tournament next season. And we go into the playoff round, I believe. As Stiller wins the ball again there. He's a good little ball-winning midfielder, isn't he? He is currently at Premier League level. Good save by Gabriel. The man is a difference for us recently. But Angelo Stiller, he's now currently Premier League ability. He's been at Championship level for quite a while, since we got him. But he's made that step up, and it's because of a lot of games that he has been playing. It's really, really pleasing to see. He's only 23 years old. He's still got a good few years minimum. And I think he's someone who could become a club legend, certainly in my squad. And what a ball to Wow, what a ball to Lynch. Max Aaron's crossing from deep. I've asked them to do that, to be fair. But it's all down that right-hand side. Aaron's, Siki, Alba and Lynch. Balogun's been kind of anonymous, and he does play down that side, but I think he just cuts in. I've asked him to cut in a lot, to be fair. That's probably why. It just gives Aaron's that space to do his thing on the right. And that is him doing his thing. Lynch is well on sides. Give it a rest, VAR. But what a first-time finish by Peter Lynch, who's back in the goals. Obviously, it's not been a prolific goal-scoring season for Lynch, but this is his first season in the Premier League. Yes, he's a wonder kid, but he's only like 20 years old. He'll only get better from here, and that was a pathetic pass. I don't know what that was. As Chelsea break here. Don't tackle, thank you very much. Gabriel just mops up. I've been very impressed with Gabriel in recent games, as currently Stiller is tired, so what's going to happen here? Gammon is going to come on for Stiller. He's on a yellow card as well, so I really don't want to risk Stiller for the final. There's zero reason to do that. But I've been very impressed with Gabriel in recent games. He's come in very well and slotted in just like Verbruja did when he took over from Bachmann last season. I still like Verbruja, but if it means he has competition to try and help him develop and just give him that little bit of a kick up the backside, if you will, then I'm all for it. Oh, Novato's now injured. Damn it, what is this? Groin injury. That's him out for a few weeks. It actually gives a chance to Vargas. I was tooting his horn before the game, so you know what? Let's see what he can do in these final 10 minutes, as quite a few players are currently a little bit tired now. What are we looking at here? Alba. Cantwell can come on for Alba, I think. That's absolutely fine. Willock and Seki are going to have to hold on, unfortunately. As we've got a few minutes left. In fact, I'm just going to waste some time. I know we've got a highlight here, but if we can just see this one out, that would be perfect. Mavropanos using that sheer size of his 6'4". I can't get over the fact that Gonzalez has just grown again. I know he's like only 19, something like that. What a takedown by Lynch. And he passes it off to Cantwell. He can slot in the middle, and there is Balogun. He's been anonymous all game. Just slots up at the end and just continues his good goal scoring record recently. He loves this competition. That's 4 goals in 2 FA Cup matches. And ladies and gentlemen, we've got ourselves an FA Cup final to look forward to. Do you know what? I think after this game, I will actually show the next Premier League game, which is Fulham. And then what we'll do, we'll just go straight to the FA Cup final, I think, after this. There's no real need, I think, hopefully, to show the end of the season. We've achieved what we wanted to with in the league, which was survival. And yeah, I think we'll just go straight to the FA Cup final after this next game. Congratulations, we are in the final. The Cup double is still on. Alright, so a bonus game for this episode originally was going to just do 1 game, but I just thought if this is going to be the last Premier League game that we'll see this season, let's just go out on hopefully a good note. So this is going to be the 11 that we'll send out. There have been a few changes. We'll go through the 11 again anyway. Gabriel Brazil still in goal. Castillo at left back with Mavropanos and Vargas coming in for the injured Lovato at centre back. Aaron's on the at right back. Gammon coming in for Stiller just to give Stiller a rest. Seki in midfield. Udrago in for Willock on the left wing. Balogun still on the right wing. Cantwell coming in for Alba in attacking midfield with Peter Lynch still up front. A few of those players who have been replaced are on the bench, minus Lovato, of course. He's out. I didn't show, actually. He's out for up to 5 weeks. He will hopefully be back for the FA Cup final. As far as our opponents for the Cup final go, I haven't shown this again. It's Manchester City. I mean, I had the same reaction when we had Liverpool in the League Cup final. But at the end of the day, you know, we showed that we can beat them. Let's see how we do anyway against Manchester City. So just give all the faith to the players for this game. It's going to be an interesting tie. Either Man City just run us over or we make a close fight of it, whichever one. I'm hoping it'll be the latter. Because it'd be nice just to complete that cup double for the season. Especially as the winners of the FA Cup get into the Europa League. So instead of being in the Europa Conference League, we'll make that step up. It's still Thursday night football regardless, but it would just be nice to be in that high level of European competition and also for the money. That's really why we want to be there as well. Premier League money is all nice and good, but getting European money as well would really help push us up to that next level. As Lynch is in here, what a goal. Nice little shot placed into the bottom corner. Udrago with a lovely assist. It comes back to what I said before. Udrago has to fit into our system. He wants to be an advanced playmaker on the wing. I don't play those on the wing. I rarely play those in the middle, in fact. So he has to kind of learn to slot in, adapt in that sort of role that I want to play in this team, because otherwise there's just no future. But if he continues doing that, especially for the rest of the season, he'll get his chances, especially as I don't want Willock to burn himself out. So let's see how it goes. He's made a good start though so far, and yeah, 7.1 rating. Let's see if he can get a few more assists or even goals. Although saying that, in his career he hasn't really been what you call a goal scorer. He's just literally an assist player, which is fine. If he gets assists, that means others are scoring. Alright, Fulham bringing the ball forward here. I haven't really mentioned the game much, and oh, it's a good goal, it's a good shot, but I would question Gabriel should have done better from there. I mean, saying that, Verbruja has let in those type of shots before, so this is a question I'm going to have to answer in the next few games. Who should be in goal for me, Verbruja or Gabriel? Let me know down in the comments what your preference should be. You've seen how both keepers are playing and whether they're any good. And what a header, by the way, by Castillo. A beautiful set piece again by Seki. We already know he's a set piece king for this team. But Castillo, I think that is his first goal for us. Swinging cross, and Castillo coming in very late and just slams one in with his head. That's a bullet header from him. But to be fair, looking at the stats, we've had the shots. So we needed to put that in the back of the net. We need to take our chances more often than not. Hang on, is that Callum Wilson? Oh, good save by Gabriel. Don't tell me. Oh my gosh, they've got Callum Wilson up front. Oh my goodness, can this man not just leave us alone? He was at Newcastle at the start of the save. He ran us ragged whenever we were at Wigan and we played him. I just wish he'd leave us alone. He's so OP in this game, it's ridiculous. But nevertheless, 2-1 at half-time. Well, just into the second half now. Really, all it is about building momentum for the cup final. And after this game, we've got a bit of a nightmare run. We've got Manchester United in the next game. We've still got to play Arsenal. And I think we've got to play Tottenham as well. Or Liverpool. It's one of those two. No, it's Liverpool. We've got to play Liverpool. And then we finish the end of the season with Wolves. I mean, if it becomes interesting, I might show the last 2 Premier League games. But otherwise, I think I will just literally go right through to the FA Cup final. Oh, how did Lynch get that right through? And it's Ouedraogo with another assist. He's answering the call. He just needs to keep giving assists, keep making good plays. And I'm surprised Lynch got the shot off there because there was a defender in between him and the goal. But Balogun plays it into Ouedraogo, slips it through to Lynch, and Lynch right through the defender's legs. Feel sorry for him on the way. At least it's not like those 4 defenders in the, I think it was the Copa America, where the Japanese player nutmegged about 4 players, Bolivian players I think they were, on the way to scoring, including the goalkeeper. All in a line, and he just nutmegs every single one. Right, so it's coming up 72 minutes it is now, so let's just see if we can make a couple of changes, just to keep everyone a little bit fresh. Edu is going to come on. Exposito, I haven't seen much of him recently, but he hasn't really what you call been performing in the league so far this season. I think he might just be a step above. It might be we've outgrown him. If that's the case, we might look to offload him in the summer. Who will be my next change? I think Quaresma. Quaresma can come on from Mavropanos. We're not going to wear out Mavropanos, hopefully. And just give him a bit of a break. Vargas can stay on. Oh, and he nearly repaid that faith of staying on by scoring. I mean, it has been a very good performance thus far, and hopefully we score another one here. Oh, just been cleared out. Cantwell get another chance. Ouedraogo. Oh, he's been on form today. This is the first Ouedraogo masterclass we've seen since he joined us. And I'm so happy I now showed this game, because now we actually seen what he's all about. I said he wasn't really much of a goal scorer, but doesn't mean he can't score. Doesn't mean he can't slam a shot like that into the back of the net, but he has had a very good game. I just wish he was more consistent. That's all I really wish. And what a performance by him. There are a few tired players now. Max Aarons is one of them. I don't think he can come on for anyone. I mean, he can. We're going to bring on Alba. You know what? Willock hasn't really played in central midfield. He can play there. He is a natural. See what he is. He's more of a... I think he's more of a Mazzala, actually. I think what we can do, we can just move Exposito around. Yeah, so Willock would rather be in Mazzala. That's absolutely fine. He's someone who's just going to bomb forward anyway. Good save there. Routine save, thankfully, by Gabriel. Really, we're just trying to wind down the clock now. Castillo is tired, but he's had a very good game. He's building up a lot of match fitness as well. He's barely played this season. And hopefully he'll be my backup next season, because obviously Valentine is leaving at the end of the summer. This summer. He's already got a transfer agreed. Let's just drop the line back a little bit. No need to wear these players down. And that is it. A lovely 4-1 win on our way. Hopefully secure the top 10. That's all we really want as far as this team goes. In the league this season, we are currently 8th in the league. 51 points. Looking very good for top 10. Right, so I think we'll just come back for the FA Cup final. That's the big one left this season. Before we get into that though, I will just go over how we finished the league season. Yeah, Man U, Arsenal, Liverpool, then Wolves. That's quite the nightmare run. Luckily, we survived, so we'll just get through it, and hopefully we can pick up a few results and keep some momentum going for the cup final. But otherwise, the cup double. Can we do it? Folks, if you've enjoyed that video, make sure to hit the like button down below and smash the big red subscribe button. It's free to do, it helps support the channel, and it'd be really appreciated if you could help me out with it. But thank you so much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you for the FA Cup final. Cup double. We can do this, lads. Come on.